Hello, everybody. Welcome to September's art chat. I've got an exciting month to share with you. It ends very exciting with very new hobby kind of thing. I got a sewing machine. It's very exciting. This is a gigantic pile that I'm just going to kind of move aside and we'll just get straight into it. But while I get out the first one, let me just tell you that my name is Melissa. I really don't like saying my name. I always get tongue-tied on it, but my name is Melissa. 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 And Knit is here, as always. Let's start on the 1st of September, shall we? My name is Melissa. I am the host of Art Hang Party, a weekly live hour-ish long art making session full of fast-paced drawing and a lot of fun that happens right here on YouTube every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Time. And occasionally, usually the first Saturday of every month at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. However, I think it's feeling like Saturdays, first Saturday of the month is transitioning, and I think it's going to continue into Free Draw Friendzy, which is a monthly live Google Meet session that I co-host with Debbie Draws Funny. It's a Google Meet, so we get to see each other face to face, and it is recorded if you can't make it live and shared on either mine or Deb's YouTube channel for the replay. We're going to hopscotch it every month, whose channel it gets put on. Last month is on my channel. This month, October, will be on Deb's channel. The RSVP link for that, for the October 5th session, which is 80s Nostalgia, will be in the description box below. So I would love to see you there. But let's start, shall we? On the 1st of September, I did a replay of an Introvert Drawing Club session, and this was lizards, dancing lizards or something like that. So the idea, oh my gosh, she's very into this art chat, the cat. The idea, so Beth Spencer, who is the host of Introvert Drawing Club, had multiple images up on the screen. She had 1 or 2 lizards on the screen and then some dancers, some ballerinas. And what we had to do is take the head of the lizards, I'm calling them lizards, there's probably a better name, Komodo dragons perhaps, and put them on the dancers' bodies, and it was really fun. And I tried to really elongate the limbs of the dancers to exaggerate the movement, which I think I did pretty successfully well. These are very cute. I forgot to put a sheet of paper in between these so that the color didn't transfer from the pencil, but what are you gonna do? I used a polychromos black pencil. I like using that for my black lines because it is water resistant, as in it doesn't like smudge when you use Neocolors on top of it, which I also used here. Cool, that was the first. Also on the 1st, this is my objects and other things and whatnot that I've been drawing from life in here, and I do acrylic paint in the background, and then vary my materials over top, but very inspired by David Hockney, a sketchbook that I saw of his. This is a tube of Turner acryl gouache, not to scale. On the 2nd, let me move this. On the 2nd of September, we went to sit in Coronation Park and watch the air show. The air show was on, which happens every year at the end of summer, right before Labor Day. And I was more there to watch people, but and draw, of course. This I used Art Graph, which is really fun. It's a Taylor Taylor shape art graph thing. So it's water soluble graphite in this really nice green color. So I did that, and then I used the Pilot parallel pen on top, and the paper was still wet, and so it bled a little bit, but I just think that looks really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, okay. I drew a lot of people. Drew Holiday opened up to his page. I drew a lot of people. If you know how to spell Drew Holiday, it is not D-R-E-W, it is J-R-U-E. And I used Inktense pencils for these, and just these are the people that were sitting around us while watching the air show. And yeah, very fun. Kiddo. I haven't seen her all day, and now she's come to say hi to everybody. As soon as I started drawing this guy here, he moved. He was there the whole entire time until I started drawing him, and then he moved. And that's the end of that sketchbook. I think I have that's the Books Are My People, Jennifer Collier's sticker, and a Sad Stab sticker. I think I have a tour of this filmed, but I haven't put it out yet. I just need to finish it up. But I think it's like 97% ready to go. One of those things, you know? So I did that. Let's see if I can we say hi later? I did this cover of this new Talons Art Creations sketchbook. I had gessoed put some tape around the edges, gessoed as a base, gesso, and a little bit of acrylic paint just to get that nice blue color as the background. And then I used Neocolor 2 to draw Simon. Later in the day, I think this was later in the day, I said I was going to do the 3 materials Sunday challenge, which is happening every Sunday, I think until like November or something like that, but to use 3 materials every Sunday. I'm sure you know what the challenge is. And this one I used gouache in Neocolor 2 and Staedtler Fude fountain pen. Based on a photo that I took when I was in Paris too many years ago. Let's see. On the 3rd of November, I joined Sophie McPike for a Scribble Brigade session. Scribble Brigade, if you are unaware, is a live stream that Sophie does 3 times a month, twice for patrons, once for public on her YouTube channel. And the theme for this month was simplified landscapes. So I decided to use the art graph again for this and just do monochrome, and I really enjoy the way that these came out. We had 1 minute to do each of these little thumbnails. Very fun. And then I think I also did, I did 2 in here, just over some acrylic paint. Very minimal. Very minimal. On the 4th, let's start here. We must have sat, the 4th I think was Labor Day. No, maybe not. Maybe it was just a Tuesday. I don't know. We went back to sit over in Coronation Park, and I took a new gouache palette that I had made to try out, and also to try out the new viewfinder that I got. Yeah, it's been a while since I've painted just with gouache like that. Quite unfinished. I also joined Debbie Draws Funny for a Draw Weird Things live stream. I think this was a live stream that she hosted on YouTube. I'm going to link everybody below, so make sure that you follow everybody. That's Deb. Again, I had the acrylic paint in the background, and then I used a black Sharpie marker on top. I really enjoy this style. You'll see a little bit of it this month. And I need to get a new black Sharpie creative marker because this one is donezo. But yeah, if you're a fan of Beetlejuice, Deb has 2, I think, live streams for drawing Beetlejuice movie stills. Yeah, very fun. Very fun. On the 5th was Art Hang Party, and the theme for this week was back to school. And again, continuing on with the black Sharpie marker. These were fun movie stills. And that is the end of this sketchbook, which I am working on a collaborative sketchbook tour for this one. So if you're interested in collaborating in a sketchbook, talking about drawing with art friends, either in real life or online, such as Art Hang Party, Scribble Brigade, Draw Weird Things, Introvert Drawing Club sessions, if you have thoughts and you would like to share them in this video, please let me know. And we can work on that together. Art Hang Party continued over here because I ran out of pages in that one and I did not have another little mini one ready to go. And then the second half of the session was just drawing back to school photos through the kind of like vintagey photos. That was really very cute and fun. On the 6th, I did some quick little master study portrait drawings. So this was based on a Helen McNichol, the Victorian dress. Helen McNichol figures on a boat. This was from her sketchbook. Helen McNichol was like late 1800, early 1900s. This was an Emily Carr. I would just look through an art book that I have. Helen McNichol, Mary Cassatt. Yeah, I just found pictures of people in that book and wanted to draw them. So that's what I did. Is this also on the 7th? This is on the 7th. On the 7th, another object. Objet d'art. Drinking glass that we have. And then what is this? Oh, I joined Char Hamilton for a demo. Oh yeah, okay. Let me move these over here. I'll move that there. So Char was doing a demo on how to paint winter scenes. So I used the art graph again over top of acrylic paint and just kind of sketched along as she was doing 2 of her demos. And then I couldn't stay for the whole thing, but I did manage to get 4 pretty loose and abstract watercolor paintings done. And I had these all, like, this was all on one sheet of paper that I had taped like crossways, and then I worked on all 4 of them at one time. So as, like, you know, this paint was drying over here, then I would come over here and work on things. But I really enjoy how these turned out, so I'm going to use these as some Christmas cards. Just like really loose abstract watercolor, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy letting watercolor work. And like the minimal color palette on these, I think is just really pretty. I think they're really pretty. I like them. I like them. On the 8th, I drew some of my Lego-ish Lego? How did I say? Like fake Lego. Anyway, fake Lego flowers. I think I put down the watercolor loosely. No, I did pen and then I did watercolor on top. Just really super loose. Kind of a brainless activity. There's something from the 7th in here. Okay. I forgot. We had a free draw Friendzy on the 7th. How dare I forget? And it was Seinfeld themed. So this is the one that I co-host with Debbie Draws Funny, Deb Tertio, and he drew Seinfeld. Look how cute Seinfeld is in his little pirate shirt. I don't want to be a pirate. And like George, perfection. Some more. I honestly like Kramer he's so handsome here. Look how handsome. Elaine's face. It was a really fun session. The replay of this is up on my channel if you would like to draw along to some Seinfeld goodness. The 8th, back to the 8th, I did another introvert drawing club session. This one was like storytelling with ducks with somebody. Yeah. And it was Sunday, so I used only 3 materials. What did I use? Woody. That's definitely a Woody. This is a like cheapo paint stick thing marker and black pencil. Yeah. Very Ukrainian colors right there. And then also on the 8th was the last time I worked in this sketchbook. This is one of the tips from the fake Lego. Yep. I need to do more quick things. I've got a bunch of pages prepped because I like working over this, and this is just a Moody pocket note sketchbook. It was like $4 or something, and like juicy. It's good. It's a good sketchbook. I like it. On the 9th, I drew some old family photos that I had in my Google Photos app. Look how cute my grandma and grandpa are. Look at them. It's so cute. And my grandma and my cousin Aaron when he was just a wee boy. My Aunt Ruth, my grandma, my Aunt Ann, and my Aunt Karen. And then I think this is my Aunt Karen in some gigantic dog. He literally was that big in the photo. Very cute. I used that black polychromos pencil and some woodies. What do I want to show you first? We're gonna jump into my self-portrait sketchbook because I spent a lot of time working on one in here, and I forgot to flip through August self-portraits, so remind me at the end of this. And I will do that. But I painted my self-portrait. And I did this using acrylic gouache, Turner acryl gouache. And I don't know, I really like it. I really like how this turned out. I think the colors are pretty. I think the likeness is there. I do feel like I forgot a little nostril bit in there. But that's okay. That's like the first thing I look at, so maybe I should go back and fix that. But yeah, I have the process video of this up on my channel if you would like to see it to come together. It's full, like real time. I didn't edit anything out, and it's about an hour. So if you just want to watch it or like put it on 5 times speed and, you know, zoom through it, that'd be cool. Also on the 10th was a Scribble Brigade session with Sophie McPike. Again, minimal landscapes. And for this one, I used the Faber-Castell 14B pencil over crazy acrylic paint background. Far more fluorescent in real life than what you see on the screen. On the 11th, Ray and I went to a Blue Jays game, our last game of the season. Yeah, second and last game of this season. And I took my sketchbook. This is my first time taking my sketchbook to a baseball game, and I got some sneaky drawing in before the game started while people were just kind of not really in the stands yet. We were there pretty early. And then as more and more people came around, like started to fill up the seats around us, my drawings just, I felt shyer and shyer drawing, so they got a little bit worse and worse, but that's okay. On the 12th, continuing on in here, was another art hang party, and the theme for this week was Paralympic Gold, and I used a rainbow pencil, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I have to say, I really enjoy this format of sketchbook. Normally for art hang party, I use the square ones, but I don't know, I might have to switch to this, because all the references that I pick are like this format, the more vertical. So might be better composition wise. This was a single line drawing. And then yeah, fun. Oh, and then wait, 13th, never mind. Got excited for a second there. On the 13th, I joined Deb again for a weirdo drawing club session, and this was a really fun one, where she drew references that her patrons picked for her. She had no idea what was up in the queue, like none at all, so everything was a surprise to her, and it was very silly. Everybody picked really fun, silly, scary references. There's my Simon in the middle in a jean jacket. Very cute, very fun. Also on the 13th, I drew this, which I took to give to Charlotta Hamilton, Char, aka Blue Shine Art. When I met her in person, I met up with Char and Stephanie Lucas, who I met Steph in Sophie's Patreon in her Discord, and Char I met through Introvert Drawing Club. And we got together at a park along the waterfront in Toronto, and we just had a really lovely 2 hours together. It was way too short, but it was very nice. So I drew Char. And then there was a bunch of people playing volleyball on the beach, so we had a little draw of that. There's Steph, Char, me, and Steph had this little sticker printer that she printed out this picture for us. It was really cute. And there is Steph in real life. Very cute, very fun times. I also did this little watercolor sketch. And this little seagull guy who was very accommodating for posing. He was just hanging out watching us. He was like, "What are you guys doing? Why are you drawing over here?" This was a butterfly garden that we walked to. And then I did this quick gouache of a bunch of gigantic willow trees. I do have some clips and things from this day in one of my vlogs, which I will link below. I think there's also, oh yeah. Let's go into this one that I never use. I haven't used the sketchbook since May. That was the last thing that I did in here. After the hangout session, I popped online to join Onmar Wynn for a tutorial that she was doing just on Zoom, and I missed the first half of it. My calculations in my head for time were way off, well, by an hour. But I got the second half of the session, and so this is what she was demoing. Loose watercolor with essential ink. And like, it's just beautiful. I need to do more like that. Letting watercolor be watercolor. Then another sketchbook that I forgot about up until the 15th and then forgot about again is this homemade sketchbook. And I did this painting. This is on the 15th, and I did this. This is the butterfly garden that we walked to. But yeah, I really should work more in this sketchbook. I think I said that last month too. Almost done. And then I'm excited to tour this, and then I want to film a video on how I made it. Like, it's not great quality, but it's really fun to work in a self-made sketchbook. So I did that, and then what do we have? Oh yeah, Art Hang Party Tober list. We popped into the Discord to have a live chat to put together the Art Hang Party Tober list, which is out now and has started, and people are drawing the themes. Today is October 1st, so we've got some jellyfish out there. That's what I'm going to draw tonight. Well, I'll show you what I did. I cut up these little cards, these little 3-inch cards, and I've marked on the back of them what each day is for, and so this will be jellyfish. So next month you'll get to see all of those. Yeah, but there you go. Art Hang Party Tober. 16th, we must have went back outside because I'm in multiple books. So let's start with this one because I see where we went. This is a warm-up sketch, watercolor sketch from Toronto Island, looking back towards the city using watercolor. And then I was not feeling very inspired. Do I have more from this day? Art graph and then paint marker, solid paint marker on top. A rainbow marker that I made myself. And a lamp of sorts that sits on the edge of the water. Clips of this day are in a vlog, which I will also link below. And it was really cute. Simon just laid down in the water. Laid right down in the water. He's never done that before. It was very cute. On the 17th, the first time I opened this sketchbook this month, I did another Introvert Drawing Club replay. I signed up for the month of September for Introvert Drawing Club to get caught up on a bunch of the replays, and that's what I did. This was a owl session with Beth and Katie Moody. So I used the Gonzai Tombi granulating watercolors in Inktense pencils. Yeah, it was nice. These I really like how these turned out. Like, that guy's my favorite. So goofy. So goofy. I think we are on the 18th. Are we on the 18th? What's in here? I drew some vegetables from the Trader Joe's website. That was a random thing to do. I think I was thinking back to this, but I didn't really follow that. I started these with single line drawings. Oh, you know what I was trying to do? It's not in here. Anyway, yeah, so I did single line drawings and then just really loose blobbed watercolor in. Pretty fun. Not masterpieces by any means, but maybe something. And that's it for that sketchbook for the month. Also, I was watching The Paradise, which is a show that I found on Prime. It's like early 1900s department store British drama type things, and I just paused it a few times. Her face is really scary to me. And yeah, just drew the people that were on the screen. I just did 2 of them because then I just started watching the show. The 19th, oh my gosh, the 19th was one of my favorite art hang parties. I love it at art hang party when we experiment and try new things, which we did. So this one was notes. What do we call it? Notes from the land? No, that's. I forget what we called it. Anyway, how it worked was, I put a reference photo up on the screen of a landscape, and we had a couple minutes to sketch it out, just using like a pencil or material of choice, no color, just like lines and shapes and words. So you can see here I've noted like this is green, this is lighter blue, this is darker blue, yellow, light blue, blah blah blah. And then I took the reference photo away, and we had to paint or color or draw with color based on our sketch. So notes from the reference photo, and then painting from notes. So these 2 go together. These 2 go together. I just think it was so much fun. Definitely going to do this again. Those 2 go together. Those 2 go together. That and that and that and that. I mean, it was so much fun. I'm going to cut these up into cards, and then I do have new Art Hang Party stickers coming, so I'll send these out as little thank yous. For anybody who orders them, I will keep you posted for sure. On the 20th, let's go back in here, we went back outside. September has been lovely, was lovely, weather-wise. It's like continuation of summer weather, mid-20s, just beautiful. So we sat on top of a hill over at Trillium Park, and I did this little watercolor painting. And then I did this Neocolor 2 scribble thing. And then I just did some single line drawings of the art supplies that I took. So nice to sit outside. I think those days are quickly coming to an end, but we'll do it as long as we can. The 21st, I went to my first Urban Sketchers event. It was in the Distillery District of Toronto, and it was more of a demo than it was like an Urban Sketchers meetup. They were giving out ROSA gallery watercolors, and they did a demo of them and everything. We got a half pan, 3/4 pan dot cards. I can't find them right now. And then drew or painted from a photo that was up on the screen. So as the demo was happening up on this big screen, everybody was drawing along, and I decided to use the watercolors from the dot card, and they were very nice. I was so happy with them that I actually, after the session was over, bought a set of watercolors. Just really very nice. Like, the quality of these paints rivals my Roman Schmal, which I love. And the mix, that magenta and ultramarine mix, is kind of what sold it for me. I also did some sneaky drawings of people who were sitting around me. That's my losing ticket for the giveaway. I love the combo of this paint marker, solid paint marker, and graphite crayon. I love it. I ended up seeing this woman outside afterwards, and I told her that I drew her, and I showed her, and she took a picture. So very fun. If you're interested in seeing a little bit of clips from that day, and me swatching out and doing a painting with the Rosa Gallery watercolors, I have a video of that, which you can watch below. And then later that day, there are sirens happening outside. I tested out the paint some more. I didn't share. I don't think I did this on the video. I did not do this on the video. These are some pictures that my friend Norris sent me from his trip to Morocco. So I was kind of thinking urban sketching as I was doing these, but I don't know that it was entirely successful, but it was still fun to play with the paints. And this is a single line drawing of that guy. On the 24th, I did another introvert drawing club session, and this one, the theme of this one was Forest of Quiet Magic, and I used the Roman Schmal watercolors and just went really loose and abstract with them. The process of this I include in that Rosa Gallery swatching video. And it was I really like how the purples and the greens work together and stuff. So nice. On the 25th, I can't believe I can't find this. I went to visit my niece and brought home a sewing machine. I actually didn't look at the sewing machine while I was with her, and I waited until I got home to open it, and to my very great surprise, it is a Singer heavy-duty 4423 sewing machine. And in all of my research in the last little while, since I have been obsessed in my head with needing to sew, and the trip to visit my niece kept getting like pushed and pushed and pushed for various different reasons, I was going to buy one. I was going to buy the Singer Heavy Duty 4423 sewing machine. When I get home, I have the Singer Heavy Duty 4423 sewing machine. I was so excited and happy and just over the moon. I immediately grabbed one of Ray's old shirts. I'm working my way through his old shirts that were set for donation. I'm using them as fabric to repurpose into things. And I made this pouch. I can't find it. I can't find where it is right now, but I used the buttons from like the front button part of his shirt, and I did French seams for whatever reason, and the pouch ended up way smaller than I was expecting it to be, but it was fun. And thanks to Ray's help, I got the needle threaded, I got the bobbin inserted properly. He was much better at following those directions than I am, but I am now well versed in getting all of that done. More exciting sewing things to come. The 26th was an art hang party day, and it was lettering week. And I picked some really fun, funky, psychedelic lettering from a website called Peculiar Manacle. And this was a challenge. This week was so hard. Like, I don't know. Time was nobody's friend. This is my favorite one. Fire out. Yeah, next time we do lettering, I don't know. I think I need to just either focus on line work or color. Can't do both. But it makes me realize I need to practice my lettering more. And that's the start of a new sketchbook. On the 27th, I'll show you this first, and then I'll show you the exciting stuff. Later in the evening, so after what I'm going to show you next, I joined Sam Ashley Art for an art club session on Zoom, and I was really creatively spent from my sewing excitement of the day. And so I just ended up doing these single line drawings of Meryl and Sam while they were spotlighted on the screen. This sticker is from Kristen Hayes. This sticker is Debbie Draws Funny. I'm sorry. This is a Debbie Draws Funny sticker. She's got so many nice stickers in her shop. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? I made a sewing roll using a pair of Ray's old cotton shorts that has this lobster pattern on it and one of his shirts. And this roll is a pattern that I purchased from here. I purchased 2 tool roll patterns, so you'll see the next one. But yeah, I managed to, so I took his shorts apart, like deconstructed them, repurposed the zipper. So we got a nice zipper pouch here, fully lined and everything. The lobster pattern is pretty cute. I wish that this was a thicker material, the lining, but it's just for practice. We've got all of the little pockets here to put all of the things in. A watercolor palette fits nicely in there. I think this, not quite. Anyway, that would fit in there in the back pocket, which I thought was a cute last minute addition to add on. Yeah, fun. I do still need to add a grommet. I bought grommets for life. I have 300 grommets that I need to use. Grommets for life. Yeah, so grommet, and then actually I think I'll do it that way. A grommet and then a string to wrap around so that it stays nice and closed. But yeah, I don't love this one, to be honest. So if anybody is interested in it and would like to pay for shipping, let me know and you can have my very first tool roll. Okay, cool. The next day, because that was such a success, I jumped right in to making a shirt. I made a shirt. I'll put my little reel that I made. I made a shirt using an old flannel duvet cover with darts. It has darts for shaping in the front, which was like, what the heck is a dart? But I did it. A pocket, which look how nicely that pocket lines up with the fabric. Pretty, I mean the bottom's a little bit off, but pretty freaking close. Got a nice little hem on the pocket, hem on the sleeves. Now, it's not it's not perfect by any means. But for like day 2, I'm taking it. I'm excited. Look, like the shoulder seams. I even learned how to do a overlock stitch on the sewing machine. And I think the most stressful and fiddly part was this neck collar. So it's got like this inside collar thing that you have to like attach at the seam, and then you fold over, and then like it's round, so it's hard to get through the sewing machine, and then you have to stitch it down, and blah blah blah, and then a top stitch. Like, but I made this. It's got the bottom hem, and it's so comfy, and I think it looks cute. So I'm excited to make more clothes that I can wear, knowing that I can do a pretty decent job. Yeah, if anybody wants a flannel shirt in this particular fabric, I've got a lot of this fabric, let me know. Because I'm just having fun practicing and playing. Yeah, so there's that. Let's go back to the sketchbook. I did this on the 29th. Am I out of order? I don't think so. Maybe I am. Anyway, this one, I was thinking back to that On Mar Win session when I started this. I laid down the loose watercolor and it was looking really nice, but I'm like, no, I'm going to add the essential ink. So I got out the glass dip pen and my Zhivago Noodler's ink and kind of started outlining it. I was like, that feels so drastic. Like that black against the yellow. It's green, but it felt black against the yellow. I was like, that's way too harsh. So then I started scribbling around to kind of whatever, make it fit. And then I was like, no, still. So then I got out paintbrush and water and wet the ink before it dried. And then that created the nice background. So then I did like this first. I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So then I did that on all of the flowers. And yeah, I think this just turned out really cool. I really like it. Like the texture of the ink and everything. With like the pretty watercolor. Very nice. Also, I made another tool roll. This one I'm really happy with the way that it came together. It doesn't have a zipper on it like the other one. But you'll see I used the same duvet cover fabric and then a pair of my old jeans that were like kind of stretchy. But yeah, this one, I think this one was a little bit faster to put together. And yeah, I just think it's a little, I mean, maybe it's because this is so flimsy, but I think that this one turned out really nice. It's got this flap up at the top, this flap here, a nice pocket with the fun duvet cover lining in the middle. Yeah, and then again, this fits watercolor and brushes and pencils and pens and things. And then I took this out yesterday and was able to put my Neocolor 2s in there. So like it fits everything. I'll show you. I took this out yesterday. Put a picture up here with everything in it, or maybe I have a video. I don't know. But yes, this one I'm really happy with. Again, it needs a little grommet here, and then I'll attach a string and wrap it around, and then it stays put. But it stayed pretty closed in my bag, just folded up like this. So this one I'm keeping. This one's up for grabs if you want to pay for shipping. First come, first serve. Shipping from Canada to wherever you are, just to if you want to look that up for consideration purposes. My plan is, I think, to keep playing with sewing, but I would love to add some of these to my shop, like make up like a run of them. I don't know, maybe like 10 or so, and then pop them in my shop. If that's something that you're interested in, I would do a combination of the one with the zipper and the one with the pouch in different fabrics. My hope is that I can repurpose as much fabric as I can possibly do, but also I think these would, who was it on Instagram said it would be really cute to do these in art hang party colors. So like imagine like this like chartreusey yellow color and the red in like a nice sturdy canvas or wax canvas. I think that'd be really cool. Or flannel or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. just having fun. Just having fun, daydreaming, all the things. Yesterday is the 30th and the end of the month, and I was really hoping to keep this video at 30 minutes, but we're almost at an hour again, so. I did a watercolor sketch of the Canada flag over at Coronation Park at half-mast for Truth and Reconciliation Day. Yesterday was Truth and Reconciliation Day. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. And I used the ROSA watercolors, ROSA Gallery watercolors for that. And this sketchbook is, I've got like 3 spreads left in it. So hopefully we can get out 3 more times before it gets too cold. And I can finish that off before winter. And I did this single line drawing of a guy in his bike just chilling. And then using my favorite combo again, the solid paint marker and graphite crayon. And sketched the little lakeside. And that is my month of September. We are in October now. October the 1st, Arting Party-tober month. It'd be cool if you drew along. I'm going to pick my favorite thing that I made this month. And it has to be the shirt. It has to be this shirt. Just technically, it was challenging, but I managed to do it without stress. And I managed to do it pretty well, I think, for my second day, technically third day of sewing. So yeah, I'm excited about that. This is by far my favorite. There's one more thing I have to show you. Debbie Draws Funny. Deb Tertio. If you are watching, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Seriously, close them. I'm going to show something that should be a surprise for you. I'm going to put this in the mail for you tomorrow. So close your eyes. They're closed? Deb, your eyes are closed? Okay. I made this for Deb. If you're part of her Patreon or Discord or have watched live streams, you will get what this is. I love it. It's so cute. It's like so silly. Deb, keep your eyes closed. This is up there for favorite thing as well, just because it's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Deb, you can open your eyes. Let me do a quick flip through of August and September self-portraits, just really super quick, and then we will call it a day. Okay, here we go. there we go. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how your month of September has been. Let me know what your favorite thing that you made was. Let me know if you have a favorite thing that I made this month. Don't give any secrets away to Deb if that happens to be your favorite. Just say the thing you made for Deb. And yeah, what do you have exciting coming up for October? We have Art Hang Party Tober, so if you want to draw and play along with that, there are no rules, so do what you want, but the themes for October have been laid out, so they are on the graphic. This week we're doing coral, next week we're doing ball gowns, we've got a build-a-farm, we've got 100 cats in 100 minutes, and then we've got giant cats and rats, or oversized cats and rats. For the month. So it's going to be a pretty fun month at Art Hang Party. We also have Free Draw Friendzy coming up on Saturday, October the 5th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with me and Deb live on Google Meet that you can RSVP for if you have not already. The link will be below. I hope to see you there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking it out for 1 whole hour with me. One of these days, one of these art chats is going to be below the 30-minute mark, but it is not the time for that right now, apparently. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.